My metabolism is broken from years of very restrictive dieting. First off, for anybody that feels this way, I get it. And honestly, it's not really your fault that you feel that way. So many people have tried rigid, extreme restrictive diets that lead to burnout, frustration, and exhaustion. And so it's pretty natural to get to a point where you may feel like your metabolism is broken. But the good news that I have for this person and anybody watching this who feels that way is that you can't actually break your metabolism. It's a myth. What does happen though is something called metabolic adaptation. This occurs in instances where you have been in a larger than required calorie deficit for an extended period of time. Your body gets more efficient and starts to preserve energy, therefore decreasing your metabolic rate so that you are expending fewer total calories daily. So while yes, your metabolism absolutely can adapt and your total daily energy expenditure can drop as a result of this adaptation, it's often not as substantial as you may think. Most studies find that metabolic adaptation only causes a decrease in total daily calorie output by 1 to 200 calories per day. So anybody who feels like they're in this situation should be starting to see the big silver lining here, which is the fact that this is not permanent damage and it's actually often not as bad of a situation as you may have initially been led to believe. And honestly, your metabolic health is still very much in your control because the same way that your body adapted your metabolism downward, it can also adapt it upward via a few different strategies. Strategy number one is by building muscle. You can do this by strength training consistently and consuming enough protein to recover, ideally 0.8 to 1.0 grams per pound of your goal body weight daily. By doing these two things in conjunction, you're going to increase your muscle mass and therefore your basal metabolic rate, which is your baseline calorie expenditure. Strategy number two is by increasing your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is all of the movement that you do throughout the day that isn't explicitly exercise. So things like getting more steps, standing more, and just in general being more active throughout the day. If you start to design a life that requires you to move more, you will naturally improve daily calorie output and therefore improve your effective metabolic rate, which is total daily energy expenditure. And strategy number three is by increasing the percentage of your calories that come from protein, which if you listened to number one, this goes hand in hand with building muscle. So you should already be doing this. And the reason that it works is because protein has a higher thermic effect of food than carbs or fats. That means 20 to 30% of the calories that you get from protein are burned off simply by digesting the protein itself. So in summary, even if you've developed thyroid issues or hormonal problems from extreme dieting, these three things can still give you a massive improvement in your metabolic health and weight loss results. Your metabolism can't be permanently broken. We can build it back and we can actually make it stronger than ever before. Now, if you want to learn more about building muscle and increasing your basal metabolic rate, comment the word lift and I will send you my free guide, Resistance Training for Dummies. It is the complete beginner's guide to building muscle, strength, and longevity.